Once upon a time, a young weaver named Elian was gifted a magnificent golden thread, known to many as the pure essence of potential. This workshop was filled with the scent of old wood and the shimmer of magic, a place where dreams were waiting to be born. A divine messenger appeared from the shadows, offering the boy a chance to weave his destiny using the most precious material in existence today. Elian marveled at the endless length of the thread. He believed he had all the time in the world to create something truly extraordinary and grand. It was a gift of infinite possibilities, capable of turning any dream into reality. But this sacred treasure came with a hidden and very heavy price. But opportunity is like a sacred stone. It is heavy and firm when held, yet it can vanish like mist if left untouched for too long. And he felt the weight of the task ahead and decided that today was not the right day. He chose to rest instead of beginning his work. Every single moment of hesitation is a missed beat in the heart of creation. The magic of the thread began to react to his growing idleness. Every time Elian said he would do it tomorrow, the thread shortened. The golden strand was physically reacting to his lack of action and commitment. He did not notice the loss at first, distracted by the comfort of his pillows and the allure of a peaceful, yet completely unproductive afternoon nap. The gap between his grand ambitions and his daily actions started to grow wider, a silent chasm forming beneath his feet while he slept away time. Days turned into weeks, and the once sacred workshop became a den of procrastination, filled with the debris of his many idle and useless distractions. He chose the fleeting comfort of the present over the enduring satisfaction of creation, as neglecting the masterpiece that lived only in his idle mind. The words later and eventually became his daily mantra. Every time he delayed, the golden thread shortened with a quiet and agonizing snap of magic. The pile of excuses grew taller, while the spool of potential grew smaller. The thread was vanishing at an alarming and completely irreversible speed. Time is a relentless river that never flows backward. While Elian dreamed of the future, he was losing the very fuel needed to reach it. The ticking of the clock grew louder, sounding like a warning bell. A rhythmic reminder that his most precious resource was slowly running out forever. He woke up with a start, a cold realization washing over him. He looked toward his loom and saw only a tiny fraction of gold remaining. Panic seized his heart. The golden opportunity was no longer a vast ocean, but a tiny, evaporating puddle of hope in the cold darkness. And he tried to weave the grand tapestry he had imagined, but the thread was far too short to reach the edges of the heavy wooden frame. From the shadows of his procrastination, grey threads of regret emerged, binding his hands and making every movement feel like a heavy, impossible burden. "What have I done?" he cried out in despair. The realization of his wasted time hit him harder than any physical blow could ever have. A golden opportunity does not wait for the perfect mood. When the thread is gone, only the bitter cold of regret remains to stay forever. He realized he was losing more than just thread. He was losing his fate, his purpose, and the very essence of who he was meant to be. In the depths of his despair, a small spark of determination flickered. He knew he had to act now, or lose everything to the shadows. He stopped crying and started moving. He cleared the clutter of his laziness, creating space for a new beginning and a final desperate effort. Now he applied the rule of 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, act. He did not let his mind find another excuse to stop. He began to weave the first few stitches with the last of his gold. Each movement was deliberate, focused, and filled with a renewed purpose. He learned that greatness is not achieved in one giant leap, but through the accumulation of small, consistent steps taken every single day without fail. He shut out the noise of the world and the whispers of his own doubt. His only reality now was the thread and the loom. He realized that action is the only true cure for fear and laziness. To start is to win half the battle against time itself. The thread did not grow longer, but it began to glow with an intense, blinding radiance that filled the entire workshop with a warm light. As he worked, the shackles of his past failures dissolved. Action was the fire that burned away the heavy chains of his long procrastination. And stop waiting for the perfect moment. It will never arrive. Use what you have, where you are, and start weaving your own story right now. Even with the smallest thread, a masterpiece can be born if the weaver's heart is steady and his hands are busy with the work. He had finished. It wasn't the giant carpet he first imagined, but it was a perfect, shining testament to his victory over his own self. Your potential is in your hands right now. Do not wait for the thread to run out before you decide to finally take real action. Act now, before the golden thread of your life disappears. Tell me, what beautiful destiny will you choose to weave for yourself this very day?